Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So I am narrating over this for one of the first times ever. So in the background, you are going to be seeing some Dead by Daylight matches that I played with my best friend Haley. And I apologize now because there is no sound other than my voice in this entire video. And we're gonna kind of not have like any sound going for quite a while. Um, so we just finished our Survivor challenge, going from uh, Bronze 4 to Iridescent 1. Took us, well, it took Haley and I 3 tries in total. 2 of them were filmed for YouTube. This is the second attempt that you guys are seeing. We did not film, well, I didn't film our actual second attempt when we tried it because it did not feel worth it. We did not get like anywhere, and it didn't go well at all. So I managed to keep track of every single game that I played on which map and which killer. So at the very end of this video, you'll see a list of how many times we saw certain killers. I did not keep track of how many times we saw certain maps, but like I kept track of both the killers and the maps. So you'll be able to see that coming up here in just a minute or so. We'll start seeing ooh, sorry, my nose hurts. We will start seeing the list of things. And I did cut these matches down, so you're not seeing the entire matches. With the exception of one match that Haley and I played on RPD. Oh, okay, so here's our first list. So it took us 131 games. So on this first list, you can see that we started on Eerie of Crows against Elysian, and then we saw several pigs, not in a row, but like in this, between games 1 and 32. I think pig is the one that we saw the most from what I can see. And then like hillbillies are second right up there on this, or at least this part of the list. We also saw a lot of Larry's and a lot of Autohaven. You'll notice in the list that some of them are labeled Autohaven and some of them are labeled Records Yard. That was something I went back and changed later, but didn't change right there. I think our worst matches were against the pig out of these 32 games on this list right here. We were struggling so hard from that, and we just kept getting maps that worked a little too well for the pig right then and whatnot. I think we only saw one nurse, and that match wasn't even that bad. Again, I filmed most of these matches. I did not film all of them due to playing with other people with Haley who didn't want to be on YouTube and stuff. So I did have that going for a little while, but I don't think I cut this video down very much is what I'm realizing. The one you guys are seeing playing in the background beyond the list. We played quite a bit on Greenville, the new map, which was really nice. We did play a lot on the meat plant later on and on RPD because Haley and I know those maps so well that we kept putting on that offering every once in a while. Wow, I left this list up a little too long. I am so sorry, guys. I did not realize how long I left this one up. Okay, here's the next part. So from games 33 to 60, again, we have like 3 RPD, a lot of Larrys. We saw a lot of Larrys, I'm not gonna lie. And we were not putting on that offering. We just kept getting the what is it? It's the mental center. I don't remember what it's called other than Larry's. I just know it as Larry's. We saw quite a bit of Trickster, and then we actually saw a lot of Spirit over the entire 100 and I think it's 31. It might have been 32 games. Funny enough, the killers we didn't see. I'm pretty sure we did not see a Freddy, and I'm pretty sure we didn't see a Hag, like, the entire time we were doing this, which was really surprising. I feel like you're not going to be able to see this clip very well. Yeah, the entire list is in the way, which doesn't really matter. They're just there for the background for something else for you guys to watch. Okay, games 61 through 90. We saw a lot of the Red Forest. A lot of that freaking map for a while there. I think one of us had an offering on and totally forgot to take it off, but I'm really not sure. It might have just been the game giving it to us a lot. We also saw a lot of Father Campbell's church, as you can see. Honestly, 61 to 90, we had a decent, array of killers. It wasn't where we had, the pig 4 matches out of the first little part of the list. We saw a lot of the Huntress, and I think the Huntress was one of our favorites to go against throughout this, because it just went so well. Oh, and this is in the match where you see Noed pop up, and I did a complete 360 and ran the opposite way, straight to the totem, funny enough. The Dredge was our least favorite, because we just weren't getting out of those matches. Deathslinger was also kind of another one of those ones. We just were not getting out of the matches. And somewhere throughout this challenge, they changed it, and we were no longer losing pips. Games 91 to 118. 3 Oni, 3 Huntress. Yeah, that sounds about right. We saw 3 Deathslinger too. 4 Deathslinger. Yeah, we saw a lot of that. I did try to color code everything, including the maps and the killers. I was color coding them. This took forever for me to do, because I started this after, I don't know, our 15th game or something. And I had to go back, and, Haley and I were struggling, so 1 through 15 may not be totally accurate on what we played, where we were, but we tried so hard to make sure that we were, getting those correctly. And then after that, every match, I would just open the Google Doc and, go through it. So it was 131 games is what it took for us to get from Bronze 4 to Iridescent 1. I think it took Haley a couple extra because I played without her a couple of times, and I think she played without me too. We saw a lot of Scream in that final area, as you can see. We had 3 Screams, and we did see a Hag. That's right, we saw a Hag right before the end. And then we had 2 Knights, and those sucked. I just barely got the last pip I needed in that match, 131 with the Knight on Autohaven. I just barely got it, but I was so happy when I did. And if you guys haven't watched the videos of Haley and I trying to do this, I highly suggest it. So this entire area that we're about to watch is a match on RPD that Haley and I played with these 2, I'm gonna call them girls because they're playing female characters, but and we actually got 2 matches in a row with these people, and we assumed that they were another double team, and we managed to get them on RPD and then also on the meat plant against a Wraith. This one was against a clown, and I don't know if the clown wasn't trying or if we were all just doing so well, because I mean, he got I think a hook on each of us, and other than that, I mean, we all got out of this match, but I left this pretty much this entire match in here because of how fun it was and how good of a match it was. And I'm wishing I had the audio for this, but literally when I was recording, I turned off my mic and my game audio. I just, well, on OBS, I was able to turn off like the monitor audio and then also my microphone. So sadly, I can't even turn on sound for this, even if I wanted to, which really sucks because I wish I could. But we were doubling gens, but we were also working on separate gens like most of the match. Sorry, I'm really burpy. And here you can see Kate and I are working on a gen together. Sorry. I finished my challenge, which was great. Literally, since Haley and I got the Iridescent 1 achievement, we have been playing like total, honestly, I'm just gonna say assholes. We've been playing like total asses. We'll choose a challenge and all we care about is getting that challenge done, and we're like trying to do it in a single match, like every single match we're just trying to do that instead of like playing the game. And we've had a couple people get mad at us, and you know what, it happens, things like that happen, it's fine. We've just been having fun instead of doing like the entire objective stuff. Like, if we didn't have to do generators and we needed totems, we would both be going around the map looking for totems and telling the other one. Or when one of us needed safe hook rescues, one of us would go down and then like we'd make sure the other one was gonna get it, so on and so forth kind of thing. So this is the end of this match, and they are all on separate generators. Literally all three of them are on separate generators. I told Haley that like she could try and finish her generator and then come get me. Like, somebody would probably come get me. It didn't really matter to me. I didn't care at this point. And I lied because he only got 2 hooks this entire match because he didn't actually get the clear and Haley never went down. So he only got me and the Kate, which honestly, good on us. And both of them had adrenaline, which was awesome. Like, they both had adrenaline. And I have never been so happy with a team before. Even in the next match where we got completely murdered. And even here, like, the clown opened the door and everything after the last gen popped. So, he knew he wasn't gonna win. He knew he was losing. But, even in the next match with these 2 people, you know, it was just great. It was. And yeah, the Kate and the Claire are just over there, and I'm headed to the back door because that's where Haley's at, and I'm not gonna take my chances with not getting out or anything, even though he was being super chill at that point. But honestly, these 2 matches were just completely great. We were all working as a team and everything, and I've never had matches like that where like things go so well. Again, even with the next one that you're gonna see where it went really, really badly. And that's not to say I haven't had good matches with 4 people, because occasionally Haley and I do play with 2 other people, but it's never been like this good of a match. So we should be getting up to the list of killers. Yeah. So we saw 2 trappers, 1 wraith, 4 hillbillies, 13 huntresses, 1 nurse, 2 doctors, yeah. 4 Michael Myers, 0 Bubbas, 3 legions, 1 hag, 0 Freddies, 6 spirits, 4 clowns, 7 ghost faces, 4 pigs, 4 plagues, 5 deathslingers, 4 onis, 3 executioners, which is mine and Haley's least favorite killer to go against, 5 tricksters, 3 nemesis, 3 blight, 1 pinhead, 1 twins who actually DC'd and we were really sad about, and 4 artists. And then 2 of the Ring Girl, 3 Dredges, 5 Masterminds, 5 Knights, 1 Skull Merchant, 3 Singularities, 3 Xenomorphs, 6 Chuckies, and 4 Unknowns. Lot of killers, a lot of games. But, overall, we saw Huntress the most because we had 13 Huntresses as opposed to everyone else who kind of maxed out around 4, 5, 6-ish. And well, 3. We had a lot of like 3s, but Huntress definitely won on the fact of she's the one that we saw the freaking most. And it's a good thing that Haley and I enjoy going against Huntresses because, oh my goodness, if we didn't, that would have sucked to see that many of them. But overall, we had a great time doing this. It was super fun and challenging, yes, but we managed to pull it off. Took 3 attempts, and to be fair, the other 2 times the first time we started late. The second attempt that we did that I didn't film any, we were like half trying. We were both super busy and like half trying, so we didn't get anywhere near as far as I would have hoped. And then obviously this one where we sat our butts down and had it done. I had it done before we actually hit May, and Haley got the achievement on May 1st. So, clearly, we were ready and prepared for it this time. Now, come October, we are going to be trying to do the Killer Challenge, where we're going from Bronze 4 to Iridescent 1 as Killer. And I'm super excited to do that. I know it's months away, I know, but I need a little break of trying to complete a challenge so big as this one was because it takes so much time as opposed to adept challenges or other things like that. And this is where I died in the match. And on that note, guys, that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, every single week. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, guys.